of my very first practice, Rington Vale Medical Practice, we were finding it increasingly difficult in terms of GP recruitment, and could also see to the future that our resilience would come from increasing our size.
We were a four-partner practice. One of our fifth partner had recently retired.
We had various partners retiring, so we were left with only two partners at Riverbank.
Did look at the possibility of merging with other smaller practices. I think our feeling was that really we needed to be part of something much bigger.
We both agreed we'd like to be part of a bigger organisation to give us some resilience and some sense of scale.
I've worked at two small practices in the past, and it's quite clear that working at scale is a good thing. And so for me personally, I wanted to retain that small practice feel, but with the backup of a large organisation.
What works well with a large group is there is always someone to bounce ideas off.
The skill mix is much greater.
So we've got loads of admin support, loads of doctor support, loads of allied health professional support.
We've got practice specialist pharmacists, we have access to social prescribing.
This makes us much stronger as a practice.
Working within a bigger practice meant that you could share risks.
Just the resilience you have at scale has been a huge benefit.
It's like working in a small practice with a massive backup team behind you, which is brilliant.
It's also meant a much bigger workforce and financial resilience, allowing us to support all our staff in terms of their growth plans, in terms of taking on new work streams, and in terms of not having to be worried when small financial streams disappear, as we all know they do in general practice. I think when you first merge and then merge again and then merge again, you learn a lot through the process.
I think with any big change, it's a bit of a journey, isn't it?
You have a statistical likelihood of a certain number of staff leaving, and we certainly had staff leaving during the process.
The tricky challenges for me have been trying to get that North Somerset feel into Bristol whilst not working in North Somerset.
I think we have had to work very hard to ensure that communication is good across all sites.
If you bring everybody with you, you get more engagement, commitment from your team, so you can deliver a better service.
I think these things we have definitely learnt as we have gone through our last couple of years, and although we're still working hard on it in an active way, we feel that we have certainly progressed.
On a personal level, it's nice to kind of have control over your site, but with backup of a larger team, so I can ring anybody I like at any time and ask them how to do things. It's worked really nicely actually. I've really enjoyed it so far.
So I stepped down as a partner last year, and that was following a bit of a car crash of an illness really. While I was off work, I kind of really appreciated the support that was given to me by the partnership. It felt as if it would have been a bit of a tragedy to just suddenly walk out the door one day and never walk back. So I have my own little desk at home, which just has worked brilliantly well. The practice has been fantastic, and it's just made it really easy for me to do that without feeling I was being a great burden by working remotely.
It's brilliant to be part of the leadership of a large practice. Having 15 partners with varying skills and interests, we always have an available pool of individuals to take on new roles. We attract really high calibre staff who can see a pathway in terms of development of their roles and careers. it means that we haven't had difficulty recruiting for many months now.
I've really enjoyed it. It's definitely been everything I hoped for and more, and I think one of the best things is having your own specific site. That said, I'd actually be really happy to work at any of the sites.
I think the standards of clinical care we offer are really high, which is partly because we're also really able to recruit and deliver really good services.
The future looks bright. Every time we gain new partners and new workforce, we strengthen our ability to see the lens through the different viewpoints, and we continue to be able to provide bigger and better services as we go along.
I kind of don't know what quite the future holds, but at the moment the system's working quite well and I'm still really enjoying being a GP.